Pennsylvania Lumbermen's is leading,
committed,
rewarding,
trustworthy,
innovative,
caring,
proud,
passionate, knowledgeable,
consistent,
enduring,
mutual.
For nearly 125 years, Pennsylvania Lumbermen's Mutual Insurance Company has been providing tailored products and superior service to those in the lumber and building material industries. What is today America's oldest and largest lumber mutual committed to supporting its insureds was once the spirit and passion of America's first lumbermen. PLM shares its early history with a group of lumber mutuals that forged a movement to offer affordable insurance to business owners in the wood industry. A group of prominent Philadelphia lumber professionals created the Lumbermen's Exchange, a buying cooperative that helped to reduce expenses, increase buying power, and share information and services. These lumbermen organized the first 3 lumber mutual fire insurance companies in the country, and Pennsylvania Lumbermen's was born. Lumber mutuals flourished in the first half of the 20th century as the industry continued to boom and losses remained low. However, when competition tightened from their stock competitors, the lumber mutuals began to branch out geographically and market-wise, eventually succumbing to declining profitability. Over the next 40 years, the once powerful lumber mutuals continued to fall. Armed with foresight and a commitment to its founders, PLM returned to its roots to provide superior products and services to the lumber industry and become America's oldest and largest lumber mutual. PLM's sense of purpose, passion, and expertise continues to define the company today. PLM's purpose was born before its time, right here in Philadelphia when Benjamin Franklin created the first fire mutual company in 1752. Franklin's belief that mutual insurance is an idea whereby every man might help another without any disservice to himself has come to life through the stability of mutual insurance companies serving a critical role in today's insurance landscape. PLM has proudly worn the mutual brand since 1895 and has adopted its values into the fabric of the company.
Being a mutual means being integrally involved with our insureds and prospective insureds through their trade associations. Our goal is to identify their business concerns and issues and what keeps them up at night. We want to understand the risks that they face and respond with insurance solutions and advice.
Being a mutual means servicing our clients. Every email and phone call that we receive has a dedicated expert working diligently to answer questions and find resolutions.
With pride and passion, PLM is committed to serving not only its customers, but also the insurance and wood industries and our local communities. PLM gives back through the annual United Way campaign, allowing employees to support the charity of their choice.
Volunteering gives us the ability to strengthen relationships, both individually and also in the communities in which we serve. Along with holding civic and charitable events in Philadelphia, PLM also holds similar type events in Indianapolis, and we encourage our remote staff to participate also in their local communities.
As a Philadelphia-based business, Pennsylvania Lumbermen's has grown with and provides active leadership in the local insurance community. By participating with these organizations, PLM stays abreast of the evolving industry, educating and cultivating the next generation of insurance professionals.
It is our duty at a time when such a significant employment gap is forming to introduce young people to the risk management and insurance business. We recently formed a relationship with Cristo Rey High School here in Philadelphia to bring their students into our office and teach them the insurance business. We hope these students will head to risk management and insurance programs throughout the country and come back to us in our internship program and eventually become full-time Pennsylvania Lumbermen's employees. What started as a desire by a group of local lumbermen to protect their business on a fair and equitable basis has grown to be our passion. We are focused on helping our customers grow their businesses profitably and to be there for them in their time of need. This passion is the focus of our industry expertise.
PLM is a stable figure within the industry, ever present and active in the organizations that seek to educate, evolve, and revolutionize the wood industry.
PLM has always supported employee professional development. And about a year ago, we customized plans for each individual employee that incorporate insurance designation programs, business skills workshops, and leadership development training. When we launched this program, we had 10% of the staff studying insurance designation programs. Now we have 80 to 85% of the staff engaged in professional development.
At PLM, we don't want to be involved with our insureds only at the time of the claim. We want to understand their businesses and be an integral part of their operations. The only way to provide that relationship is to get to know them at the local and the national level. It was the knowledge and passion of the local lumber dealers that created PLM that moves us forward into the future. This level of expertise makes us the oldest and largest mutual lumber insurance company in the country. The purpose, passion, and expertise that supports PLM's success today is embodied by our President and CEO, John Smith.
John is passionate,
Generous.
Dedicated.
Genuine.
Caring.
I am so happy to be here to recognize John Smith and Pennsylvania Lumbermans as they received this Distinguished Leadership Award. He's dedicated to the mutual model, and it makes sense since he's from there in Philadelphia where the mutual model effectively began. At NAMIC, I think back just a few years when our PAC was not at the size it needed to be to support our friends in Congress. And John sat around the table and he asked our DC staff, he's like, what do we need to do to get to be $1 million PAC? And he set the course, showing strong leadership, and that leadership led us to the last cycle where we raised $1.1 million and became the largest insurance company trade association PAC in America.
JLT Re and its predecessor companies have been involved in PLM's reinsurance program for over 60 years. With reinsurance playing a pivotal role in PLM's business strategies, John spends a considerable amount of time traveling the world, meeting with reinsurers, explaining the lumber niche to them, and building personal relationships. It's been a privilege to work with John on PLM's reinsurance placement for these past 20 years. He's done an outstanding job, and I congratulate him on this well-deserved award.
Two things you should know about John are his commitment to education and his passion for involvement in charitable organizations. How passionate is John when it comes to education? Just take a look at his resume, that of his children and those of his employees. Regarding charitable events, I'm reminded of the time that John held hostage a room of about 200 insurance executives, requesting pledges in exchange for me shaving my head. By the time we left that banquet that evening, he had $16,000 in pledges and eventually $32,000 for St. Baldrick's Foundation.
I'm the father of a cancer survivor. St. Baldrick's is near and dear to my heart. And John and Julie shaved their heads, they're very valuable, handsome heads, and raised $100,000 for pediatric cancer research. It's a cause John believes in. And if you don't believe me, listen sometime to John's appeal, where he stands out in a St. Baldrick's event and asks the crowd to contribute the amount that they would pay to not get the news that their son or daughter has been diagnosed with cancer. He's an incredible leader. He's a great example of leadership. He's an asset to our industry, and I'm proud to be here to support him tonight. John, congratulations.
John brings compassion and leadership to any and all organizations that he's involved in. Distinguished Leadership Award? Yeah, I concur.
Thanks for all the camping trips. Without that, I definitely would have been ready for the Army, sleeping in my metal box night after night. So thanks. Love you, Dad.
And I just want to let my dad know I'm very proud of him and I love him, and congratulations on tonight.
Just want to say I love you, Dad. Thanks for always putting up with me and always helping me through stuff. You're a great person and a wonderful father. Congratulations.
Congrats, Dad. Eric, Cameron, and I are all very proud of you.
PLM is in the business of helping others, our customers, the claimants, our employees, and our communities, without doing a disservice to ourselves. We lead.